You're now watching Rips.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And Rips shows the Jack 8. Cash is flowing to Rips.
Look at that, just getting absolute. And
it's Rips winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom, right there. Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. Jobless claims Thursday. If you're here with me in the YouTube, Discord, Kick, or X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us on this beautiful morning. All right, we have Jay Prowse, Hockey Shane, Yama. Good morning. Rips Mod, Livecraft, Felix, Stone Out, Kelly, Ladude, Daniel. Good morning to you, Kevin. Corgo, Cyrex, Punisher, Gabriel, G. Jones, Ace Trades, SP, Genic. Good morning. Jobless claims coming out in 29 minutes. Let's get a channel points gamble going. Let's get it popping. Don't let me forget to pay this out. All right, channel points gamble is live. And we'll do one more for the jobless claims one. Right now we are chilling with some Globex profits. We've got some Globex profits. Thanks so much for the alpha count. Literally life changing opportunity for me, and I'm here to take it slow. Didn't you win full allocation? You won full allocation, right? Yeah. So you should have 5 accounts. Did you not get 5 accounts? Thank you so much for the alpha account. They didn't give you 5 accounts? I should have. Oh, you have 5. Okay. Thank you so much for the alpha account. Oh, there we go. From all 5 accounts. I didn't read the rest of it. My bad. Nice. Let's go. Bang. No, I didn't read the second half of it. I got worried. I was like, wait a second. You're owed 5 accounts, brother. Thought maybe somebody did something wrong. What's up, Patrick, Will, Gunslinger, KD, High Volume, Gabriel, Randy, Savan. What is going down? Logo on my cap. M.A. from Mike Amiri. What was the question for High Volume? Can you explain how that works, full allocation? Yeah, 5 accounts. That is full allocation. What's up, Dr. Futures Trades? What is this? Modatofic. What's up, baby? Nah, it won't send the message. Huh? Get the notification. What does it say? Get the notification that links are not allowed in the chat. Oh yeah, it just won't send. What is the TV ticker? NQ1 exclamation point. NQ1 exclamation point. Shoe collection must be crazy. Yes. You know what's funny is I also have a hat rack over here that I did not take the hats off of. So actually it was the overs, by the way. I just forgot to take hats off the hat rack. So it's more than 24. I forgot there's a hat rack, coat rack thing that there's jackets that are covering more hats. So yeah, there's even more. And then if you count like the hats in my actual closet, that's like another 150 hats in the office. So, or in the closet. Keep saying office. So we're all probably pushing 200. So yeah, I'm pretty retarded. Not wrong. How many emoji reactions do we have so far? Let's see. We have 107 for the new updated levels. We're going to drop those if we get 193 more reactions on the heart emoji. Nobody wanted to do the fire emoji. Crazy. It's funny as fuck. You got bamboozled on channel points? It's up for debate.
You have tip today to help a better trader. I mean, same as always, slow down. Oh, good luck, Rips Mod, helping Jeff. Have fun with that guy. Oh, man. I think you could have an easier time probably teaching a dog to speak Chinese. That would probably be like 10 times easier than teaching Jeff how to click a single button on an Instagram page. Wait, what do you mean tap the screen? Like, you mean like put my finger on it? Like put this, the thing that says like, wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me that this big fucking button on his story that says join channel? You mean I'm supposed to put my finger on that? What do you mean? Like finger on it? How? Like finger on my screen? Like, what do you mean by that? All right, Jeff. I'm gonna do this one time for you. All right, let's see if we can figure this out for Jeff here. Okay. Here's my Instagram story. Do you know how to get to somebody's Instagram story, Jeff? Are we speaking Chinese with that? Do you know how to get to my Instagram story? Okay. Here's the thing that's going to be really difficult. New updated Rips levels will drop with 300 emoji reactions on one single emoji. You're going to follow where this... Now, I know in your world, because you buy GME, you think down is a good thing and up is a bad thing when you're buying a stock. And you think that this means up and this means down. So in reality, this means down. So follow the finger. Follow the finger. Okay, I know this is going to be really tough, but here's what I want you to do. Take your finger and rest it on this part of the screen where it's, they call this, and I know this is very foreign to you, they call this a button. This is called a button. You're gonna take your finger and push it onto the button. Okay, do you remember that mental institution that your parents used to take you to, where they'd strap you in with a helmet and put those big fuzzy shoes on you with the Velcro straps? Your parents, to ride to the top floor, used what's called an elevator. Now, they couldn't imagine going to the higher floors. They had to push the button. So do you remember when they were fixing the helmet on you, your parents pushed the button in the elevator? Do what they did with the elevator buttons, but do that on your screen over the part that says join channel. Let me know if I lost you. I know this is tough. Let me know if I lost you, though. The other thing is that there's on the mobile app. Let me go to my screenshot here. On the mobile app, if you go to my profile, this is tricky because there's another button. I know you're not good with the button thing. Okay. So right here, there's another one of these things. It's the elevator thing. There's this right here. Now, again, this will not work if you are using a browser. This will only work if you're using either the Android or iPhone app. There you go. Oh, there's the button. What's a browser? It's the files are in the computer. They're in the computer. The files are in the computer. What do you mean by that? What? What does that mean? What does that mean in the computer? All right, we're going to pay out this channel gamble points in about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. It's crazy. I was just looking at the Instagram group. There's been 320 people that have viewed the message, but we only have 159 emoji reactions. The hell are 170 people doing? What the fuck? There's 170 people that looked at it and were like, bro, I'm not gonna put my finger on that fucking thing. I'm not gonna put my fucking finger on that screen. Nope. No shot. Ribs, I can take 1,200 out from 3 Lucid accounts. I want to wait so I can take out 2K. If I take this out now, I would only leave me with another 1,200 other. Obviously, take it out. 100% take it out. What are you, nuts? Absolutely take it out. You're crazy if you try to not take it out, bro. You'd be insane if you did not take that out right now. Absolutely insane, bro. Is your indicators on TradeBait? Yes. Or no, not TradeBait. Sorry, TradingView. TradingView right here. TradingView. TradingView. I want to wait until the news comes out. Is it overs or unders, guys? Overs or unders? $738. Okay. Wow. The unders really wanted to win. All right, let's do the big one now. Here is the big one. Give you guys 5 minutes for this one. This is the big one. I got the levels ready to go right now. I'm looking at them right now. I can literally just pop them in there. We just need the emoji reactions. We have 1,000 people watching right now. We can get this done if just a third of you get in there. We're at 187. We need 113 more. 113 more. Seen by 349, 188 reactions. Wow. He's crazy. He's a crazy. Discord keeps cutting in and out for y'all. Kick.com/rips. Kick.com/rips. I have a retarded question. Rips levels from IG and rips levels from TV indicator are different things. Completely different, bro. Completely different. Not even close. Not even close. Let me see if I can change the settings here. Man. What's up, Cashies? How are you, buddy? Instagram keeps telling me the channel feature isn't available to everyone yet. That's a bummer. I don't know why they choose certain people or certain countries. I wish I knew. I have no information behind that. But if you're trying to join it on the app and it says that channels aren't available to you yet, either try to update the app or just be patient and wait, you know? There's legitimately nothing that I can do to change it on my end, unfortunately. I wish there was. So what is coming out of the bottom of the hour? Very important. We get preliminary non-farm productivity, which is sort of baby NFP for tomorrow, but not really. We get the continuing and initial jobless claims, of course. The I thought there was Mexican data. No, but that came out at bottom or top of the hour. But yeah, jobless claims and preliminary non-farm productivity. That's not non-farm payrolls. That comes tomorrow. The only reason I'm streaming tomorrow is because of NFP. Best way to start a trading session is with your channel. Rips calms the mind, knowing you're streaming. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Silly question. What do we get here? When you give the new levels, do we add them as new levels or move the current levels to the new levels? Always overwrite if there's a change. Yeah, there's just a lot of people, especially from amongst the audience that watch this stream. Just a lot of people not on IG. More people are on X. We have 1,800 people, though, in the nation, so. The thing that's crazy is seen by 389 and 215, so a little bit more than. Now we're at least passing the less than half. See, Rips, I'm not totally stupid. Doesn't show up on the browser version of IG. Well, you know, if you want to split hairs, I have only said that on stream, that it only works on the phone version of IG about 18 times, because I just said it again today. And you've been here every single one of those streams. But I don't expect you to be listening. I only have IG for Rips, never use it for anything else. That's funny. Yeah, IG has been around for a long time. I'm a creative person. I have both left and right brain. Like, I like to be super technical, but I also like to be creative. If I'm not creative for a long time, I start to get kind of depressed. That's why I like to create things. That's why I like to, build brands, because there's a creative aspect of your brain that gets unlocked. IG kind of feeds into that creative side of your brain, which is fun. So I enjoy it for that reason. What are we at right now? It's getting close, though. It's getting very close. We're at 222, 78 to go. It's getting very, very close. The moment that drops, I'm dropping it in. Are these the same levels that your Rips key levels on TradingView? Not even close. Not even remotely close. These are levels that will guide your trades like a GPS. If you don't believe me, put them in your charts, and then literally, these are levels that haven't even been touched yet. And somehow, some way, even trading at all-time highs, these levels can somehow, and you guys can call me a liar right now, you watch in chat, if this is true or false, I will give you levels that have never even been touched before, right? Never even been touched at all-time highs and above, and it will literally be the exact high of the day. Yes or no? Is that true or false? The opposite of Carlos's mom. Yeah, never been touched. Tradeify website is broken. Can't sign up for the company. It's probably being overloaded. I mean, you give something out for free, people are going to take advantage of it. I'm excited for that competition. And if you don't think I'm going to try, you're nuts. It's a lot of money. Didn't find the level on Instagram. If you rewind the stream from the beginning, I give exact instructions on how to join it. What is Kick? Kick is where you see, do some type of emoji here. Do like a Rips Rage emoji here. Kick is where you can get access to all these emojis. But it's a chat platform, a streaming platform. It has no ads. YouTube has ads. It has better video quality, audio quality, and it's more streamer geared. YouTube is more geared towards long form video. They look at themselves as a streaming platform secondarily, or even further back. Whereas Kick is a streaming platform from the ground up. Good morning to you, son of Wall Street. How you doing? Kick is a lot like Twitch, yeah. Kick came after Twitch, though. We're talking about the competition on Tradeify, the new Grand Cup Part 2. Look, IG, we're at 235. We're very close. What's up, National? Do your levels consider options levels? Yes. Correct. O's called Rips and gave him these. Yes, that is exactly how we get them. We get them from O's Perlman. That is accurate. Oh, God. We have 2 minutes now. Well, sorry, 3 minutes. 3 minutes till the bottom of the hour. We're going to get jobless claims and non-farm productivity. Just PNC'd the fuck out of CL. Let's go, baby. Nice. Like the way they have it set up. What are we talking about? What did I miss? Grand Cup? Probably Grand Cup. 5K bounty coming to my pocket. Good luck. Trade options still at all? I use them for long-term investment vehicles. So when we're talking about options, I am usually buying calls, and I'm buying future dated calls, which are called leaps. That is the current strategy that I'm employing for using options in my investing. We're gonna wait to zoom in on Bookmap once we get the bottom of the hour print. I will clear out yesterday's close bubbles so we get some more depth here. There you go. Are there Tradeify teams? What does that mean? No. Not this time around, no. There's no teams, but there's just outlaws. If a subscriber from your kick wins you in Tradeify Cup, you double down the prize, give them another 5K. Okay, as long as you pick up that, I'll do that for sure. You cover the 5K and I'll do it, no problem. Absolutely. I'll do, how about this? We'll do 5K and then also a full year to Bloomberg Germinal. You cover both of those costs. Hey, Rips, I have a great idea, man. If somebody types 1 in chat, we write them a check for $2 million. You pay for it, though. Oh, great idea, man. Fantastic idea. Let's do that immediately. I don't know. Everybody wants to spend my money. It's crazy. What a great idea, man. No. Even better idea. I like his idea, but let's make it 50 grand. No, 500K, man. Do 500K. How fast is funded seat payout? We got to pay out, I think, in a minute 45. 30 seconds. 30 seconds until the news. I'm still checking on the Rips levels. 59 reactions to go. 59 reactions. Jobless claims. Non-farm productivity. Expectations are 212,000. Let's see. Here we go. Order book is cleared out. Waiting. 200,000. In line with the 205. It's 205 expectation. Non-farm productivity at 0.8. Continuing claims lower than the estimate. Jobless claims lower than the estimate, but not by much. Not a huge outlier print. Unfortunate. We want an outlier print for volatility, but nothing. Total nothing burger. Let's see if we have a muted reaction at all here. Well, they sold into no bids, but they're holding it now. So choppy leading up to this too. I don't like that. Yeah, very, very, very boring. To be honest, I don't think it's wise unless we're taking a trade out of this zone. I would say from here to basically here. I just think it's probably unwise to take a trade unless we start meandering out of that zone. Like this. Red block. Can't really see that. Green block. Can't really see it. Yeller. Pink. Try pink. There. Yeah, that's better. Somewhere out of that zone. To be honest, we should probably tune this up to here. That makes more sense. Yeah, this sucks. We're like really consolidating right now. We're just distributing in this fat block of liquidity right now. Not the greatest time to take a trade, to be honest. Gold is moving. Let's take a gander here. Nice little push in gold there. 46 to 56, basically 10 points. Yeah, if you don't like ads on YouTube, go watch on Kick, kick.com/rips. There's never an ad ever on Kick. They don't have ads. It's impossible to see an ad on Kick. It's completely free. You get channel points for watching. Rips, what's with the Tradeify select payouts taking too long, making me can't trade daily? What? So I've never done the select payouts, but on Tradeify, I feel like we haven't gotten a payout from Tradeify in like a few weeks. I thought Tradeify was like under 3 minutes for a payout. Am I wrong on that? One hour for you. What's your average payout time, by the way? Bear goes long, 11 months, my man. Damn, dude, 11 months, that's awesome. Let's go. What is your average time for payout, guys? I want to say mine was fucking 2 minutes or 15 minutes. I can't remember. It was weeks ago that we got a Tradeify payout. Trade Wars King says, Rips, yesterday's stream was fire. Really enjoyed it. Nice, thank you. Size down resolution refresh by click and go to live frequently. Yeah, that helps too. Yeah, if it's lagging for you, you could try watching in 720p. You probably still see the price line. No problem. 3 days? 3 days for a payout from Tradeify? What the fuck? Was that like for your very first payout, maybe? 3 days? No. Yeah, it gets to your Rise account really quick. Yeah, see, that makes sense. But like, yeah, I can't imagine it taking 3 days for them to process a payout. That's crazy talk, brother. Oh, that's Top Step. Yeah, we're not talking about Top Step. We're talking about Tradeify. That's funny. Oh, we're not even talking about that firm. Yeah, did you get a check? 3 days, they mailed you a check. They hand delivered you cash in a Brinks truck. Speaking of Brinks, I think next week will be watch delivery. I'm fucking excited. I haven't had a Richard Mill for a minute. It's been a hot minute. Last one I had was a 3502. This is a 6702. I can't believe it. I didn't even realize it when I was buying it. It's the meme watch. Fucking crazy. This IG shit is so confusing. That's why I barely use it. Seriously? They've done like study groups to make sure that, nah, you know what? Top Step is the fastest payout now. Got paid in under 21 seconds in Hit Bank. Yeah, I heard that they started doing instant payouts, which is very cool. Lucid, I think dude, I can't remember. You guys got to help me on Tradeify. You guys are saying 3 days for a Tradeify payout. Didn't we time Tradeify and wasn't it like, it was like a 15-minute payout. So Funded Seat and Lucid are the two fastest that I've experienced. Funded Seat was faster than, no, Lucid was, fuck, dude, I can't remember. All I know, Lucid and Funded Seat paid out very, very fast. Very, very fast. Tradeify is under 15 minutes for sure. But like in all reality, do you really need a fucking payout in 2 minutes? No. But it's cool to like have it out of sight, out of mind, right? We are pushing up to the top area of this zone right now. We are pushing into a new level as well. I don't know if you guys have this level or not. You guys will find out in how many more likes. What are we at right now? 255 still. What the fuck? 45 more likes and then we'll find out together. $45 more likes. By the way, why do we get more viewers during Globex than we get during the fucking morning stream? It's kind of annoying. I want more viewers during the morning stream. I know beggars can't be choosers, but come on. Come on. Come on, man. People have jobs. What's it? What is this thing? Job? I mean, we're capping off into the topping zone. Whoop, wrong one. There we go. Capping up into the topping zone right here. I do want to try this actually in one of our funded seed accounts. Let's do this. Boink. We're about to hold this line right now. Where's trade C? Right there. I'm gonna take a short from here and I'm gonna make it 3 contracts. I'm gonna put first TP right here. Right here. Second TP is gonna be right here. And third TP is gonna be right here. Where is the short? Okay, so this is here. I want to put our stop here. Full TP. Actually, I want to have my stop probably there. Okay, so we'll put our stop there. I feel like that would be better suited here, and then we can adjust our TPs to be here, here, and then here. And that will give us room for a 1.5 to 1, essentially. Right there. Right there. Cool. And then I can add one. I wouldn't mind adding one. We are kind of cresting right here. I wouldn't mind adding one here, and then we can get another here. We'll do that, and then we have buy one more here. Right there. All right. Let's see how that works. We'll watch on Bookmap now. Over here. Because we are driving higher, but I'm just trying to see if we can reject into all of these offers right here. Why wouldn't it just squeeze here? Because we're coming to the upper bands of liquidity where we had a lot of sellers. So we just had a lot of sellers up in this prior zone. And as we're coming up, we're pressuring into more and more of those sellers. So while yes, it can squeeze here, I think that trying this on one singular account, we're not copying this. We're trying this on one funded seat. I feel like this is a good risk to reward here. And this is our trade setup right here. And that's what we're looking at. Technically, we are here. There. Right? We have a lot of orders stacking up underneath us as well. But if this thing fails, I mean, it's going to be a tremendous roll down. Kind of like where all of our orders are at. I mean, if anything, we could probably adjust TP4 to like down there actually, and that would make this there. That's what I'm going to do. That's TP4 now. I guess we can intercept that one by one tick there. Yeah, I like where this is. I like where this is. So we'll see how this plays out. All we can do is just let the trade play out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What do the different colors of the horizontal bars mean in Bookmap? The number of orders? Yeah, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yeah, do you guys have this level or not? I don't know if you guys have this. Let me see. Okay, you guys do have this level, 58 halves. That's one of the primary reasons that I'm looking at taking this, by the way. It's 58 halves. So hopefully we run out of buying pressure here. We run into enough sellers up top, especially pressured at 58 halves. If not, we're going to stop out. Currently, we are driving higher. $30 more likes, correct. 30 more likes. S&Ps are kind of holding at 74.02. If we break over 74.05, it would probably snap up and hit our stop at 64.25. But let's see if we can get that pressure burst. Right now we are holding. What is this full TP down here? Oh shit, I don't even need to do that much. I just realized I don't even need to do that big of a TP on something like this. Anyway, we are driving. Let's see if we get stopped out first. I don't even need to do that big of a TP on this. I could do much tighter TP because I mean, I can full TP out at 29 actually. So here, we could do it like this. Take that out, change that to 2. Just like that. Bang. Right now we are still driving here. Our stop is just above that wick to the left. We're looking at the wick at 4:30 in the morning. There's 58 halves. See if it holds. Rips, I read on X from many people that Apex is not paying out. Not true at all. Not true at all. Not even remotely true. Not seeing a lot of sell side pressure, but also not seeing a lot of super heavy bids. Overhead supply stacking in here. See if they can calm these buyers that are currently squeezing the market. Apex pays out, just takes a few weeks. I don't think it takes a few weeks, not for the newer accounts. Got paid today, so it is. Got paid today from Apex. Not true. I received to pay out last week. Yeah, there you go. For some reason, people on Twitter, I think it's miserable, unprofitable traders like to role play, right? Like we have one of our members in the Rips Nation here. His name is Richard Harris. He likes to role play that he lives in Hidden Hills in California and is like mildly retarded. I don't know. He likes to role play this character. There's people online that are live action role players, LARPers that are online, especially on, dude, Twitter is flush with these people. Twitter is completely flush with these people. It's kind of an epidemic that's going on. But yeah, these people like to pretend like that they're traders. They're not. And they're like, oh yeah, I requested a payout from Apex. It's like, okay, cool. Can you show us a screenshot? They're like, yeah, somebody told me about it. It wasn't even me. You know, they're fucking retards, dude. Yeah, I barely ever go on X anymore. It's not really where I spend my time. I spent a lot of time there last year, and that was enough time for me to realize, like, boy, howdy, do I hate this place. It's terrible. It's awful. X is fucking terrible. We are continuing this infinite grind with no pullbacks here. Would really like to see it fail here. Specifically here. See how many we're at here. We are at 27 away, guys. 27 away. 27 more to go. Almost to the tick here. Let's see if we get this coming back down now. Almost to the tick, we get that snap. We have to break below these 50s now. Let's see if we can break below those 50s. Right now, trade is working. We haven't changed anything. The only thing we modified is our TP. This one here. Modified our TP to there. Currently bouncing at our entry. See if we can have this work in our favor. Found it right away. Phone was much easier. Yeah, use your phone. Use your phone. Don't use the whatchamacallit, the browser. Browser's gonna be terrible. Same goes for young scammer influencers who are marketers, not traders. What do you mean goes for them? LARPers? Oh yeah, dude, Twitter's a cesspool. I mean, Twitter didn't used to be this bad, but it's, I don't know, the prop firm space brought out the worst of trading Twitter. Like the worst of the worst. Tons of angry people. Dude, I shit you not. I'll tell you guys a funny story. I'm not gonna show it on stream because it's disgusting like that. There was a guy who was like shit talking me about something. I don't know. So this guy, this is what it was. This guy made a post being like, Tradeify won't pay me out, blah, 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 blah. And then tagged a bunch of traders in it and tagged me in it. And I looked at this guy's screenshot and it was support telling him like, hey dude, you charged back. If you charge back, you're banned from our platform, right? A chargeback is where you call your credit card company and you lie to them. This is called credit card fraud. Punishable, it's a federal crime. Calling your credit card company, be like, I don't recognize this charge. It's a federal crime. It's called fraud, credit card fraud. I don't recognize this charge from Tradeify. Can you reverse it? And then your credit card company goes, oh wow, your card must have been stolen. We'll cancel your card. We're gonna send you a new one. So this guy had initiated a chargeback, committing federal fraud, credit card fraud, and then basically self-owned himself because he did that. And then I was like, hey man, doing a chargeback is a non-negotiable. Of course, Tradeify is not going to pay you for that. You're a scumbag for doing that. And he goes, oh, my credit card got stolen. And I told them that I mistook, because here's what happens. If your credit card does get stolen, here's what happens. The bank calls you, or you call the bank and you say, hey, my credit card got stolen. Then they go charge by charge, and they say, do you recognize this charge? For instance, when I lived in Puerto Rico, my credit card, I used it at a drive-thru, and credit card fraud is rampant in Puerto Rico. I woke up one morning and I had 1,300 charges for $5 each at like Toys R Us gift cards or something, or Dunkin' Donuts gift cards or some shit like that. So I called them. I was like, yeah, this is obviously not me, right? But they go charge by charge with you, and they'll say, okay, they'll say, OnlyFans, Miss SugarTit69, is this you for $39? Private message, and you go, yes, obviously that's me. OnlyFans.com, Carlos's mom 63. This is a private message charge for $484. Was that you? And I go, oh man, that was a really good message. It's amazing. And then they go, Tradeify, $67. Was this you? And then you commit fraud because you go, no, what's Tradeify? Right? There's no way to fuck this up. You're a piece of shit if you do this. And you're committing a crime, by the way. This is a federal crime that you're committing. It's called credit card fraud. So if you do that, you're a piece of shit and you deserve to not get paid out by the prop firm. You're a complete and total piece of shit. Okay, long story short, I tell this guy, hey man, you're a piece of shit. blah, 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 blah. And then he and like, I reposted the guy and I was like, this guy's a fucking clown, blah, 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 blah. And then everybody's like, suck a dick, this guy, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes on for like 2 days straight. He goes on for 2 days straight, literally tagging me and being like, I've contacted my attorneys. My family has been getting threats from you because you told your followers to tell me to suck a dick. And now my family is getting sexual threats from blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh God, what a fucking weirdo this person is, right? They were from America. Okay, so that all happens. Finally, he doesn't get any replies from me because I blocked the guy, and like it's just like, dude, fucking psycho. Somebody who follows me sends me his profile 4 days later, and again, this is why I think Twitter is so fucking weird. And I didn't even know this was a thing. This guy has been replying to pictures of grown adults in diapers saying things like this. Is it full, baby? That is so hot. Are you driving with it wet? What sound does it make? Is it crinkling? I shit you not. This is a real story. I didn't even fucking know this existed. I literally didn't even know that this was a thing. Absolutely fucking disgusting, bro. And this is the person who's like, I've contacted my attorneys. My family is getting threats because your followers are sexually assaulting my family now. Like, what are you fucking talking about, weirdo? I swear to God, this is a real story. Swear to God, this is a real story. So imagine the guy committing credit card fraud also apparently has a diaper fetish. Only on X. X is the only place, by the way, where you can describe in text how superior you are to everybody else, but God forbid you post any kind of picture proof of this. There was another fucking weirdo. There's this other LARP on there who literally like tells me I'm the best trader in the world. I'm so jacked. I'm so ripped, blah, 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 blah. And then somebody's like, can you post a picture of a broker statement or anything? Blah, 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 blah. And the guy's like, no, I don't need to do that. Only weirdos post pictures. Okay. Dude, fucking psychos on Twitter. Oh, we're about to hit TP, by the way. First TP coming in. What do you think, champs? Can we get it? Don't edge us. Not like this. It's gonna edge us. It's gonna edge the shit out of us, huh? I even have it 1 tick higher. I guess we should have had it 2 ticks higher. Anyway, we're about to hit TP, or we were. Twitter is essentially just whores and memesters and weirders. Bro, I didn't even know that people like that existed in the world, right? Like these people are like, it terrifies me that I drive on the highway and I share the road at high speeds with these fucking freaks. Absolute fucking freaks out here. Fucking freaks and weirdos, dude. Well, we were how many ticks away from hitting our TP? 3 ticks. 3 ticks from hitting our TP. Our first TP. All right, champions, what do you think we should do? Should we adjust our TP or should we leave it and trust our trade? I mean, we are 1 tick from this candle wick. I mean, we could join this body here, move it up 1. And then we could move this one up here. I think that's fair. I think we just leave the rest for the final TP, right? We just let this thing work. Yes, we will move the stop after TP. I was hoping that it was going to TP so I could show you where I'm moving my stop. That was the whole idea of the trade there. Did you watch The Matrix recently or something? Not like this. I mean, that's one of my favorite sayings. Not like these. Hey, Rips, it's really cool to see you in this headspace. As opposed to what? Believe it or not, there's people who prefer me screaming, yelling, and cursing at people. All right, let's see if we can actually hit this together. Come on, champions. Just believe, baby. 40 3/4. Just believe in yourselves, champions. I can't believe the market makers are watching this stream. There we go. TP1 smashed. This is where we move this slightly down, just above the top of those wicks now. For the rest. Can we actually make it down? Dude, how scuffed is this? Realistically, that does seem like a pretty decent TP to have. Just saying. Almost 2,000 people, by the way. I was just complaining how there's not more people watching for whatchamacallit, for regular trading hours. 9 a.m. is coming in 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I might actually want to add another one up here. Sell. Wouldn't mind selling one up here, close to our stop. Getting another one in the mix. Yeah, I mean, it does look bullish. The fact that we are rejecting above the point of control, it does look bullish. But I did promise you guys some slow trades. I did promise you guys some slow trades. I wonder if we could do a sell stop. I wonder if this would actually work. No, it doesn't allow us to. We have too many orders floating around right now. Ribs is range trading, and this is first for me on this end. Watched for a long time and never seen this. Yeah, we had people that were giving me feedback during the Globex stream, and I promised that we're going to do some type of these types of, slower trades like this. This is apparently what people wanted to see versus like the fast scalping stuff, which is fine, right? You take any slow trades? No. I did not go from 100K to 3 million taking these types of trades. Absolutely not. There were trades where I held for a while, but I got into them not in this fashion, no. One of us wanted to pick your brain and wanted to know what your outlook is for Q3 and Q4 with the new Fed chair. As in the past, the market seems to dump with new Fed chair. Thank you as always for your market insight. Well, given that Warsh is expected to be cutting rates, I'm pretty sure we might see initial pullbacks, but I think it's going to be quite bullish for the market. I'll catch you at 35,000, if you know what I mean. Cut it lower. Cut it lower. See if we can get this. Cut it lower. See if we can get TP2 smashed. TP2 smashed. Push, baby, push. What are we at? 36.5? We're right there, baby. We're right there. TP2, give it to us. Not like this. Not like this. We're going to do this. We're going to intercept. We're going to move up TP2 to 38.25. There it is. TP2 smashed. Bang. And then the rest of the loot is coming out at 29.75. We can also split this apart, by the way. We could change this to 1. Is there a way to actually split orders? Isn't it like control or something? That's not it. I thought we had a way to split orders. Let's try this. Buy 1. Okay. Let's do this. Let's buy another one here and change this to 1 down here. 21. Bang. I guess I want to move our stop. What do we have? $300. We can move our stop here. So that brings us to here. and a much better trade to here. There we go. We're cooking. Get it? Get it? Get it? Got it. Yeah. Bang. Now you're playing with power. Katie Nichols says, damn it, Rips, you need to scream louder. I don't think you're ever satisfied, Katie, until I'm like literally like red in the face. Like, you are always like, hey man, I noticed you're not screaming at a high enough volume. Are you sick today? You're the only person that says that shit. You know I'm a human being, right? I'm an actual, like, I'm not, I know you're older, and I know it feels like I'm like Max Headroom. You'd understand that reference, you're old enough. I know you think I'm like Max Headroom, but I'm an actual real person. I'm a human being, right? I'm an actual real human being. I know it sounds crazy. We can move our stop now into the profit, back into our entry. So the most that we're risking is now $80 on this final contract. We've realized $500. Drop a W if you liked what we did today. Drop a W if you like this type of trade setup. I feel like a lot of you guys really like this type of stuff. Are we gonna get 900? Are we gonna get 900? Can we get $900 here? 731 is all we need. 731 is all we need. Let's do 731 and a quarter, just for shits and gigs. Let's move our stop lower to at least secure half of our profit here, 150, or a little less than half, I guess you could say. We're very close to having TP4 getting smashed here. TP4 getting smashed. They're holding the line above 730. But let's see if we can find it. If not, we're still gonna walk away with $650 on this trade. Which, if you're copy trading, is very good. Unfortunately, funded seat trade seat copier is not working. If you want to copy trades, you're gonna have to use the built-in rhythmic copier or use something like Tradeovate. We could bring in our stop a little bit tighter to guarantee us at least $200 now. Since we're kind of in between the zones, we're splitting the difference. And look at, by the way, where we are in terms of the zone. We're back near the middle of the zone there. Wrong button. There you go. Almost got stopped out there. Saved by some sellers. So the worst we can do is $700 on this trade now. There we go. Make sure, again, you hit cancel all so that all your orders are removed. But there you go. There we go, champions. There we go. That is our trade of $700. Managing that trade with you guys. That was an extended pitch and catch. Our entries weren't great for the pitch and catch, but I didn't want to miss the potential of a flush. Right? I didn't want to miss a potential of a flush on that one. That's why we opened the trade where we did, and where we added made a lot of sense. So, did we hit 300 contracts? 300 likes yet? Let's see. We're at 290. 10 more people just need to go on Instagram and press the heart button. 10 more people. 10 more people. We are so close. Dude, this is so crazy. 558 people have seen the post and only 290 have reacted. You guys are diabolical. 7 more. 7 more. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to drop it, guys. I got the levels. Look, I'm staring at them right now. They're right there. Staring at them. Okay, there we go. Bang. New levels are here. Bang. There you go. Enjoy. Use them in the best of health, everybody. Bang. We did it. Now it hits TV. It's okay, though. We made money on the trade, right? Were we profitable on the trade? Yes. Now, you don't have to trail your stop. You could just let it work and leave your original stop in place. Totally fine. But there's definitely something to see, you know. Ask yourself, why did it look bullish to you? Why did it look bearish to you, right? It came out really nice, right? We kind of nailed that perfectly. I wish our entries were slightly better. We would have made a little bit more cash. But altogether, I think it was a great trade because what were we doing, right? We're playing around the exact range that we were given. We drew out that range. We said, okay, the price is likely to chop around in this range. Let's play around it. When we come out of range, what do we like to say? When the market comes out of balance, whoop, that's the wrong fucking button. When the market does this, what are we looking for? When the market does this, what are we looking for, champions? What are we looking for? Can you add GC back to the MC levels? Anyway, the market is out of balance. We're looking for it to return back into balance. Right? We're looking for the market to return back into balance. From out of balance to into balance. Now, what's the worst thing that can happen when you're taking this type of trade setup? The worst thing that can happen is that we have stops getting popped and we break out and we hit our stop, right? But that's why we use stops. Not a big deal. We lose a trade. Okay. No big deal. How do we add the levels? By the way, I want to show you the actual reason of why we took that trade. We used the RIPS levels that are just now posted on Instagram. We used that level as our backstop in the trade. Now, yes, you can argue that we could have waited exactly for that, but the market can easily reject underneath. Like, let's just say that that was the high water mark. We can see that rejecting underneath. But if you're that person who's like, okay, how do I trade the pitch and catch? You wait for the level to be interacted with. You look for wicks. We had a wick right there and a wick right there. And you look to enter on a challenge of that wick. You have three 5-minute bars where that exists. On the 15-minute chart, it probably looks a little bit cleaner. You have your wick and then a challenge of that wick, which is the rejection. Is this making sense? Hopefully. Can we show that part on Bookmap? Yes. Exact time of that candle. Dude, what is this guy doing on his squawk? 8:45. So right here is your rejection. Triple top rejection if you're looking at a tick chart. And then your challenge point is right here. So this is essentially your primer. Right, you have this big order that's sitting there. Big order right there. Primer. Swept the primer. And then here is your challenge into the primer and then rejection. There you have it. What is that level identified as in RIPS key levels? In this case, it was the previous 4-hour mid. Previous 4-hour mid in this case. Ribs, I have 7 accounts. Top Step, Tradeify, and Lucid. I want to get 3 more and try Alpha, but I'm just a bit gun shy on buying props. I don't know. Alpha's incredible. I don't know what you want to tell you. Alpha's been around for 6 years. They have a huge track record. They're completely incredible. Ribs, did you see the German guy who walks 600 kilometers in 96 hours starting from Death Valley? No, never seen that. Bruce, what was your risk management when you were trading your personal account? What do you mean? Always around market structure. My stops were always placed around market structure. Yeah, Alpha's goated, dude. You're not going to have any issues dealing with Alpha. I'll tell you that right now. Very goated, very fast payouts. No issues. I just realized it's going to be fucking blazing hot today. Today, 92. Tomorrow, 98, 99, 99, 100, and 1, 99, 92, 94, 96, 86. God damn it, I love it. So happy. Dude, I was in my pool yesterday just baking. Absolutely baking. Iran just claimed control over the Strait of Hormuz. Huh? I don't know what that headline's all about. Lay next to the wind and get a little sun, little extra sun. Yeah, the reflection. If you know, you know. To use baby oil for tanning purposes. Nah, I could do without the skin cancer part. Make sure you guys drop a like on the YouTube video. There's 1,200 people in there right now. Ribs just stopped trading ICT and started using volume profile. My paper trading account in 3 days grew from 1K to 60K profit, risking 0.5% to 1%. Feels good. Nice work. Always lean into what works for you. I'm not going to shit on any style you use. I just want to see something that's working specifically for you. If you wrap your head around other concepts that are working specifically for you, who cares what anybody else thinks? Always trade what is working for you, specifically for you. Cash in 25K MC yesterday. Can you check that for me? Sure. Let's see. Scott Martin, Rick L06. Rick L06. Where are you people? Scott Martin. If Rick L06 is here, then great. We can take care of Rick too. All right, good until August. Scott, there you go. Rev, should we delete the levels from before? Do not. No. Can I get help with Apex? I get this, then I want to buy accounts. Issue found you are active subscription. I don't know. They have a support system that they answer almost immediately now. Just open up a support ticket. The support tickets are answered almost immediately now. They have a whole new support desk. Literally just open up a ticket and they'll tell you exactly what the fuck's going on. Very easy. Dude, I kind of miss trading on Dash Trader Pro. I just got an email about it. I miss trading on Dash Trader Pro. So much fun. The best part ever is when you're trading a shit ton of shares of something and those shares are getting, like, you're selling those shares at a profit and like somebody's buying your shares and it fucking goes off like a slot machine. Nothing beats that feeling. It's like the best in the world. Waiting for a replay since April 15th about my 6 2,500 Apex payouts. They are not paying me at least. Are these on legacy accounts? I know the legacy accounts are taking longer than usual. Channel point bet. End of day. Did you open up a support ticket? A recent support ticket? What was it? 836. Let's see. Yeah, just open up a support ticket with them. That's what I would recommend. Dude, how do we miss a channel Gamble's Point? 836. On their new one, right? Not on Zendesk, or is it the old one, Zendesk? Whichever's their new platform. What is this? Dude, I can't see that. 749? 749. It was the overs. Wow. Dude, both channel points predictions were way out of what you guys were betting. All right, 5 minutes for this one. Let's do this. The new help desk, I did getting worried. Did you do something wrong? Did you trade them in a way? Like, are you doing something wrong? If you didn't do anything wrong, there's nothing to worry about. There's literally nothing to worry about. Is it your first payout, second payout, fifth payout? I would not be worried. They say paid, but damn. If they already say paid, then you're good. Did you fill out your tax shit? Oh, 9th. Yeah, you're fine. Stratify ad make you want to spin Wanted, Dead, or Wild? No. No, not at all. If I had won a bunch recently in slots, then yeah. But bro, I played stake.us and I got fucking clobbered. Let me pull up my shit, actually. I gotta show you this. Look at this, man. Bonus hunt. Let me show you. Let's look at the last bonus hunts that I've done. You tell me, does this make you want to play? Oh yeah, bro. Sign me up. Look at this is when we're on Yeet. Yeah, I'd love to do a fucking bonus hunt again, bro. Yeah, sounds fucking great. Yeah, let me do that. That literally looks like Carlos's trade history. Like straight up, that's Carlos's trade history. You think I want to do more of that? What's the best news event to YOLO few YOLO funded with $100 drawdown left? Tomorrow, NFP. As long as you can. If it's TPT, you can't. There's a couple of them that you can't do news trading. So just take care of that. Make sure that yeah, but NFP tomorrow, bro, is gonna be insane. Problem is that it's probably gonna wick both sides and then do the real move. Hey, Rip's not trying to spam. I purchased an Apex account any size last night. Appreciate it. What? What does that have to do with me? I'm not Apex. What does that have to me? Congrats on purchasing an Apex account, I guess. What does it have to do with me? Not trying to spam, but dude, hey. Guess you use your code. Thanks for using the code. Oh, you mean channel points? Oh, redeemed, not purchased. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's funny as fuck. What are you talking about, brother? What's your name on Instagram or Twitter? What's your name on Instagram or Twitter? This is where everybody kind of drops the ball. Can all nut and trader on it? Okay. Okay, you can. Okay. Let him redeem. Let him redeem. Let him redeem. Jesus. Let the guy redeem. Nut in trader. I mean, it's so graphic, bro. Your name is so fucking graphic. Have you thought about changing it? Like, you could do like, instead of nut in trader, you could do like nut on trader's back. That's not as bad. Like, nut in trader is like, fuck. Like, you're getting in there, brother. There you go. Yeah, why not just be cream pie trader? Why are you so graphic with nut in the trader? Locked in a payout with Carlos's mom. Let's go. Give it up for Crypto Surfer. How did you get that, by the way? If you're nutting in a trader, do you think your balls are clapping at the same time? I mean, I guess it depends on the motion that you're using. Your name is making me contemplate a lot of things right now. That'd be a good username. Round of applause balls. What's that noise? That's the sound of 16 people tag teaming Carlos's mom. Rips, I've included your levels in my rules. I believe they are going to make me profitable and retire me on an island in Tahiti. Why Tahiti? Why not Puerto Rico? Did you nut in the golden pocket? Depends on it, I guess. Not yet. Is another trade here valid? Sure. I mean, but we have rejected multiple times. This is the thing that I don't like about range trading. Does your TPT code also do what their code does? Get 40% off for life, never pay any activation fee? Yes, correct. Code Rips will do that for you. Now, somebody wants a trade idea because they saw this happen. They're like, dude, why didn't I take that? We'll wait. We got 6 minutes till the open. 6.5 minutes till the open. We'll wait. I still haven't traded my alpha accounts today. I traded them last night. We're up $1,000 in each one. Live or prop, which you prefer? I mean, if we're talking about like me, actually, like non-streaming Rips, spending his own time, live money every day of the week. But I mean, I've been trading for 12 years. If I was in my first 4 years, I probably would prefer props, if I'm being honest. Yo, what up? 2,300 people. Fuck yeah, let's go, baby. Hell yeah. We're fucking smoking the numbers today. Give me likes on YouTube. We need likes. Likes on YouTube, please. Likes. Hey, Rips, out of curiosity, thoughts on how to avoid range markets? I run into this a lot in NQ. My system will call buys or sells in range. I mean, you got to wait until we break out. Like an actual breakout, not a fake out. Right? Right now, we're literally having rejections out of this range. So you got to wait until we actually have, like, it would look like this or look like this. That's what you have to wait for. Outside of the box of doom. Anybody who's taking that trade right now just got fucking validated right there. Nice wicks. Hey, Elenial, would you say that Bookmap is essential to successfully trade the way you do? No, it's not. I mean, it's helpful. It's helpful, but you can absolutely trade the way I do without it, for sure. By the way, is Rick L06 here? Rick L06. You redeemed some shit. You're gone, but yeah. But yeah, it's not entirely necessary. No, you can do without it, but it makes my life easier. It makes my life easier. I don't want to trade without it. All right, I don't want to trade without it. What are the yellow lines behind your bubbles on Bookmap? Resting liquidity. Or the price that was being quoted without, oh, you're talking about this. That's where the price was. That's the bid and the offer. This is the price, right? Last price, bid, offer, last price. Thanks for showing up on our live stream yesterday. You're the best, of course. Just hopped on YouTube just to slap a like on that shit. Thank you so much. We're crushing it today. 2,400 people. God bless. God bless. Boy, howdy, we love it. I think there's some YouTube streamer that stopped streaming, so I think we're picking up their audience now from the morning. So whatever works, baby. Where's Papa Leslie? I don't know. He was here yesterday. Oh, I Eat Crayons gifting subs. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Hey Rips, for the Ferrari, how much does it cost to get that thing oiled down, and how often for a car like that? Oiled down as in like a car wash? Or like an oil change? What are we talking about? Car wash or oil change? I don't know what oiled down means. Referring to a funny Instagram clip. I don't know what that is. You gotta send it to me. Share it to me on IG. Those large bubbles, are they waiting orders below the current price? What do you mean? That's liquidity that is being transacted. The size of the bubbles is the size of the liquidity that was added or removed. In this case, it's being transacted. Right? It's the volume that's being transacted. Oil changes are free for the Ferrari. A yearly service for the Ferrari is like less than $2,000 or $2,000, somewhere in that range. It's not expensive. There used to be a lot of stigma around owning a Ferrari. They came out with the 458 platform, and when that car came out, it was the car that came out. So they had the 360 for consumer Ferraris. We're not talking about the F430, the F40, F50. We're talking about the consumer Ferraris, right? So they had the 360 Modena, 360 Modena Spider, 360 Challenge. Then they had the F430, F430 Spider. And then after that, those cars were a pain in the ass to own because they had a lot of, if you had an issue, you had to pay out the ass for them. Then they released the 458 platform. That engine was a 4.5 liter V8, and it won Engine of the Year. And when that motor came out, they released a warranty program that was, I believe, 7 years or 8 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 6, 7, 8 years, that basically made ownership of a Ferrari accessible by most people. That is when I bought my first Ferrari, was when they came out with the 458 platform. My very first Ferrari was the 458 Spider. Then the 488 GTB, 488 Spider, SF90 Stradale, and now SF90 Spider. 5 Ferraris I've owned. Here we go, 5 seconds. Good luck, Buckarooskies. Here we go. We're gonna zoom out a little bit so we can see it all. Good luck. Here we go. Somewhat of a muted open, but coming back to the downside here. Let's see if we reject or hold at the point of control. We're in the middle of that range that we drew out earlier. Very middle of that range. Still finding sellers here. We're rejecting right off of the rips level, which is fantastic. But still no trades for me. We are seeing Nvidia come down, touch the EMA. Google is breaking through. Amazon is weak. Microsoft and Meta both strong here. So we are seeing divergence amongst the Mag 7. But yeah, the Ferrari warranty program now makes it completely accessible to own a Ferrari because there's very low cost to maintain them. Any kind of maintenance is covered under the warranty for the most part. Obviously, new tires you have to buy, things like that. We're holding underneath these 30s. I'm curious if we're actually going to, hold and hold and hold here. We're bouncing back up towards 40s. If we did sweep the lower end of this range, it would be dramatically bad for buyers in this market. When I'm talking about sweeping the lower end of the range, I'm talking about below 715. So basically the prior point of control, which was fixed at, about 715 there, 715. Still no trades yet off the open. Make sure you check your copy trade groups and Trade of 8. Make sure they are selected. What's up, Andre? Soxel's way down on the open. Soxel, of course, is the chips ETF. Google's down, Amazon's down, Nvidia's down, Meta, Microsoft, Tesla, all up, and Apple's now bouncing as well. Tesla's shooting up above 410 now. Dude, Tesla's juicy. This is why I can't wait. Dude, I'm so excited for single stock futures. I hope that prop firms allow it so we can trade it live on stream here. It'll be a lot of fun. Like Tesla single stock futures. Oh man, it'd be so much fun to trade with you guys. It'll be opening up a whole new door. We're holding underneath 740 for the time being. Let's zoom in tight and see what the price action looks like underneath the hood. A bit range bound in it. I would love to see a try up higher and a huge rejection. And then potentially, well, that's not good for if we're looking for shorts. There's some bidders there. That was an iceberg sweep below 740. Currently holding. I'm gonna close rip spots and messages. Big divergence right now. S&P is tremendously weak. I'm gonna tap into that weakness. I'm gonna take a short here. See if we can meander back down towards that 730 level. So taking a short in our alpha evaluation accounts. There is a bounce that is being threatened here, but let's see if we can capture a little bit of this. Pushing up towards 760. As long as we reject underneath 770, the short is still valid in my opinion. Big divergence between the S&Ps and the NASDAQ here. I'm adding into this. Let's see if we have a push down to 745 here. We do have $5,200 worth of drawdown in these accounts. Big divergence, big bounce there from the S&Ps. This is where I'm adding to the position. I want to see this coming back to that midpoint of liquidity at 745 now. So looking for 745 to trade. Almost got the flush there below 55. Let's see if we can hold out for a hero. We're just trying to get these bounding boxes of, above the bounding box. We're trying to sell into that rejection here above. So watching here at 55s. Could also try to take some out and add some back in higher. Still diverting. S&P is very, very weak here. NASDAQ pushing Meta and Microsoft very strong. Looking to take a little bit out here at 55. Seeing if we can get that trading at 55. No. Big divergence still. Looking at 55 still. It's currently holding right above 55. Kind of being a dick for a tick here, but man, 55 just doesn't want to trade, does it? It's crazy because we don't have a lot of strength outside of Tesla and Meta. Those are the two ones that are holding strength. S&Ps are dive bombing right now, completely dying. And the NASDAQ is the little engine that could right now. So if we can have Meta pulling back a little bit here, we can run into some lower liquidity. Divergence, one of the hardest things to trade when you're trading indice futures. Watching 55. They really don't want to trade 55, do they? Okay, pulling out a little bit here. At 55. Reducing my size tremendously. Seeing if we can have this continuation that we were looking for earlier. Might look to sell up higher again. Actually breaking down now. Looking for 45s to hold this break. If we get a slight rejection up higher, I want to add into that. Currently rejecting 45s. '40s are holding currently. Looking for a slight rejection up higher now. driving much, much higher here, adding into this push at 60. Would like to see this rejecting back down to 45 again. Very nice rejection, taking off my ads, reducing my size again. Looking for another pop that we can short into to try to trade around this range. I swear the music had way more energy in the pre-market. Now that we're in a trade, it's like the most quiet, boring music. We are completely range bound and holding this range. We currently have 4 contracts on per. I'm adding here under that push of 65, looking for a rejection back down into those 50s again. Taking off what I added, reducing my size once more. Really just range trading here because the price action is not giving us a clean move like what we're seeing in the S&Ps, unfortunately. Microsoft is off to the motherfucking races, by the way. Apple is stagnant. Google is slowly bouncing alongside Nvidia. I do want to try to cover the rest of our contracts as we push down into these 50s again. Taking some off here and cutting the rest. It might be wise to start looking for longs since we are rejecting these sellers tremendously hard. If we do have a breakout here of the prior highs, I think this thing will start to scream higher. So now looking to flip potentially to longs here. It just feels like the way that we're seeing this divergence and the way that we're seeing all of these sellers being rejected, I think it might be wise to start looking for longs here. I'm going to take this long, looking for a breakout higher into these 70s. On a pullback, I want to add pullbacks to 55 are valid. Nice push higher here. We have 3 contracts on per account. Watching on this pullback where we can really layer into this thing. Looks like we have to be very touch and go on this price action. Adding 1 contract here. Adding a few more, looking for this to retake those 70s. Pulling out a little bit of our ads here, running only 3 contracts per account now. So scalping this range that's being presented to us. Taking off 1 more because we're topping a little bit. You guys that keep on saying overs, I don't know if you notice this, but I'm doing active scalping here, trying to be a little bit more here. You know what? I'll pay the unders. I'm just going to pay the unders because that's just so tilting and annoying. Unders have been paid. Say overs again. Unders just got paid out. Like, I'm actually trying to be helpful in scalping, so you guys can blame whoever keeps typing overs in chat. Like, it's really fucking distracting and annoying. So I just paid the unders. Say overs again, though. That's good shit. Like, it's like we're in a trade. I'm trying to provide as much value here. Nobody gives a fuck about the channel points. You can wait until I'm out of a trade until you start fucking talking again. Like, Jesus Christ. No matter what, you guys always fucking complain. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, can you talk about more of what's going on in trade? Sure. Tell the fucking retard to stop spamming that it's overs. We're taking 1 more out here. Mods, take care of that. When you see people spamming that shit, especially when we're in a trade, you got to handle that, Ripsmod. It's fucking ridiculous. Overs. Like, holy shit, dude. I'm literally scalping this range, like trying to provide value. Like, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. We have almost 3,000 people watching too. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Thank you, Leslie Fargus, for the Finsky. I appreciate you very, very much. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Cutting the rest of our trade there, going flat. Okay. Now, was it overs or unders? Oh, sorry, spammers. I already paid out the fucking unders. Suck my dick. All right, let's do another channel gamble points. Again, thank the person who was spamming overs nonstop in chat there for robbing you of your channel points. Let's do this. Okay, right here. You've got 5 minutes for this next prediction. I didn't refund anybody their channel points. They're gone. I paid the unders because that person was spamming overs. No, I already did it. Ripsmod is being like, refund their channel points as if it's already over, bro. Maybe do your mod job. What causes that divergence? The difference of stock weights between the NASDAQ and the S&Ps. They don't have the same, they have similarities, right? Like Microsoft is in both, Apple is in both, but there's some stocks that are in the S&Ps that are getting hammered right now, probably bank stocks. I haven't even checked. Let's see. Are banks getting hammered this morning? Yeah, banks are pulling back this morning, so there you go. Not fair to the non-spammers. Well, hopefully it'll get people to rally and tell those people to shut the fuck up next time, you know? Life ain't fair. Yeah, Ripsmod, you can actually handle the channel gambles if you want. You can actually pay out the people, but yeah. Next time we're in a trade and somebody won't stop fucking spamming. Overs, Rips, overs, 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 overs. Hey man, overs. Like, suck my dick. Now you get nothing. A lot more viewers might need more mods. Yeah, I might get a second Rips mod. I hope it was the unders, but who knows? I don't know. Probably was the overs. Now that you're out of a trade, can you discuss what you meant by Carlos? Dude, I thought you had me in the first half, bro. Dude, I swear there's still people. I'm telling you, there's still going to be people. I talked through that entire trade. There's still going to be people being like, yeah, but like, can't you be doing more when you're scalping? Like, can't you like, why are you not doing more when you're scalping? Why are you not doing more, bro? I like when you're talking about like that there's strong buyers. What do you mean by that? Oh, man. It's crazy, bro. Serious thing, you mentioned single stock futures. Is that coming soon? What's going on with it? Yes. So it's something that the CME used to offer. They're bringing it back because they can see how much volume that's going to bring. Single stock futures are basically being able to trade single stocks on the CME. Listen, if you've been trading for long enough, you'll understand like outside. I'm talking about traders, right? Trading, not investing. Let me make that very clear. I'm talking about trading, not investing. The price number of any asset doesn't fucking matter. Stop thinking that it matters. It's a fucking number. When people are like, oh my God, I can't believe the NASDAQ is trading 20. Shut the fuck up. Like, who cares? I don't care if it's trading 36,000 right now. It's a fucking number, right? It's a number. It's good too that we're still trading the NASDAQ in 25 tick points, 25 cent ticks, rather, I should say, because the Dow trades in dollars, right? Isn't the Dow in dollars? Isn't the Dow in dollars? I don't trade the Dow, so fuck me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so thank God that the NASDAQ is not trading in dollars, right? And thank God that the NASDAQ is 5 figures and not 4 figures like the S&P, right? We get to trade the NASDAQ in quarter ticks, and it's a 5-figure index. It's fucking sick. Like, that's a gift, trust me. So who cares what things are trading at, but I'm just telling you. Dude, Ripsmon, can you shut the fuck up, dude? Like, seriously, God, do I have to mute you? I'm gonna get a new mod. Like, fuck, dude, it's so fucking annoying. Ripsmod is sitting here being like, this wasn't fair to the gambler. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Then fucking ban people sooner. Jesus Christ. By the way, trying to host a trading show right now. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm trying to host a trading show right now. Jesus Christ, bro. No, you can't take that trade through a VWAP. Why? Well, because my mod was fucking shit-talking me. I'm gonna put my Stream Deck controller on my desk. I guess we're not trading today. We're just gonna talk about channel points. Fuck. It's Actually insane. Actually insane. You guys think I'm trolling? I'm not. Like, legitimately just got a message. Like, I'll read you Rip's mod DM. Really not cool to the people that gambled and got shafted. Thanks, Rip's mod. Not trying to host a show or anything. Like, legitimately spamming me with that right now. Free show, by the way. Free show. Free show. Free show, by the way. I might. Bro, don't worry. There's going to be somebody on Twitter being like, I can't believe Rips is so mean to his mod. He's a piece of shit. What a jackass. There's those people, too, on Twitter. I see him. He's so mean to his mod. Fuck that guy. He's an asshole. Pitch and catch going on right now. We're missing it, though. We're talking about mod shit. You know what's crazy about Alani is they actually put Carlos's mom on a can. Beautiful pitch and catch there. Drop a W if you caught it. They put Carlos's mom on this can right here. Oh my God, there she is. Love that. What even are channel points? They're a thing on Kick, and people fucking sometimes take it more seriously than actually trading, which is fucking insane to me. I'm literally balls deep in a scalp, talking through it, trying to be laser focused, and I see right above my head because I'm watching the price. Bing, 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 bing. Pay the overs, dude. Pay the overs. Hey man, did you pay the overs? Hey bro, did you pay the overs? Overs. Hey man, did you pay the like? Holy fuck, holy shit, bro. Like as if it's not gonna get paid out at some point, right? Jesus. I don't know who it was. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. But it was enough to distract me from my trades. It was crazy. It's so crazy. Like, we're trading, guys. Let's trade. Let's have some morning trades, man. I want to trade. I wanted to trade. There's fucking nice price action. Did I have it wrong trying to pay my bills through futures? Wait, where are you? Did I have it wrong trying to pay my bills through futures trading, or should I focus on channel? Yes. That is how you pay your bills. What's up, Black Amex? Been a while since I've seen you in these parts. How you been, brother? How are things? I don't know if you saw, but we got fucking a shit ton more people watching now. There's, I think there was 2 YouTube channels that were streamers for futures, and then I think they either gave up or they're like temporary on hold, so. Good shit. Welcome to all the new people here, by the way. You can come watch on Kick. It's a beautiful place to be. Hey, Rips, which Alpha Futures account do you recommend? Me, personally, I like the advanced accounts, but this sale won't last forever. They're 25% off for the premium plans right now. Alpha Futures, and I say this all the time if you're new here, Alpha Futures is not a discount firm. They do not discount their prices. So a 25% off sale on Alpha Futures is huge. If you're looking to pinch pennies and save money, get the premium plan. If you're looking to trade the accounts I trade the advanced ones. Now, why? You ask, why do I trade the advanced accounts? By the way, look at this fucking Christmas tree of scalps. It's fucking goated. Look at that fucking sell, huh? This is a beautiful fucking sell up there. God, gorgeous. Anyway, this is why I like trading the advanced accounts. I consider these all one singular account, right? I don't look at these as I'm trading 3 accounts. I look at this as I'm trading one singular account. I have over $21,000 of drawdown right now. $21,000 of drawdown is a tremendous amount of drawdown. That is why I like the advanced accounts. I'm pretty sure the premium accounts come with drawdown too, and they do kind of the same thing. I think it's just Alpha in general. Is it Alpha in general that's like this? Sorry, I don't want to. Whoop, 5 gifted is from. Oh, Leslie. Oh, nice. You did 4 and 1. Thank you. Appreciate you. Rips, was this little push up a PNC to the upside, made a low at 708. So I mean, you're exceeding the primer by a little bit here. This is your primer, right? You're exceeding the primer by a little bit, but if you use this as a primer, this is valid. And that's the one that actually worked. So, yes, that is a valid PNC because this is your TP right here. And it hits it. So, yes. You donate only when you lose money. Well, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be happening all that often. Advanced all-day payout cap way higher. Yeah, so let me explain the difference between the rules here. Okay, so here you go. Great song, by the way. So here's the difference, right? You have the zero plan. The zero plan, which is not on sale. This one is... Hold on one second. I got like an eyelash in my eye. Give me a second here. I can't even see. Okay. Dude, hold on one second. This is ridiculous. All right, I got it out. Jesus Christ. That thing was fucking... That was annoying. Jesus. All right. Zero plan, built for speed. There's no activation fee in zero, right? There's no activation fee in the zero accounts. These are the ones that are... If you're trying to save money, these are the ones you want to do. You can't trade news on these accounts, right? So there's a trade-off. If you want to have it for cheaper, you're going to have to deal with more restrictions. With all prop firms, what you're going to find is that there's a give and a take. There's no such prop firm that's going to give you super low cost, the greatest rules on planet Earth, and they're going to pay you out extreme amounts of money. It just doesn't exist. The accounts that are going to pay you out the most amount of money is going to come from the accounts that cost the most amount of money. That's just how it works. The prop firm payouts come from people failing challenges. So if they make challenges too cheap, there's not going to be enough bankroll to pay out people that fail challenges. Okay, well, is this a scam? No, because trading's so fucking hard, right? People blow accounts routinely. It's just part of the game. There's people that are terrible traders out there that are trying to trade, that are learning to trade. Those are the people that are funding the payouts from the people who either get lucky or can figure out how to trade well. The zero plan is the lowest cost plan, but it comes at a sacrifice of lower payout caps. You cannot trade news, lower profit split, etc., etc. You can reset the funded accounts in the zero plan. That's the zero plan. The premium plan is the one that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen that's 25% off. It's the standard plan improved. There are higher payout caps than the zero plan. You can trade the news. It's still a 90% profit split for you, the trader, which is fantastic. And there is no consistency rule. I like trading props that don't have any kind of consistency rule. Personally, I like trading props that don't have any kind of consistency rule. By the way, the market is going fucking crazy right now. Absolutely crazy. I personally trade on the advanced plan. The advanced plan are the most expensive ones, but you can get paid out $45,000 every 5 days. With the profit split, it works out to be $40,500. Look at the divergence that we're seeing right now between the NASDAQ because NVIDIA just caught fire. NVIDIA just went fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. My air conditioning just turned to 80 degrees. I do not want 80 degrees. Stop doing that. So annoying. 50,000 every 5 days. What prop firm could you do that with? You could do that with TPT. If you want 50,000 every 5 days, you could do that with TPT. All right, we need some more upbeat. Sure. That was quite the ripper off those lows there. By the way, we did talk about this trade setup before the stream had started. If you were paying attention, let's say that you had drawn the same box that I did. We talked about this, right? Which is coming out of balance and trading back into balance. So I'm curious, anybody in chat, did you take that? There's multiple times to take it too, because you had a retest of the lower bounds of the box. Especially here, that wick right here. You can use this if you're on the tick chart, 10-second chart. This right here is your offer to get in, and then using these bodies as your top, that's kind of your entry. How do you make this make sense? If that's your entry, your stop below here, 2-to-1 starts hopefully here. 2-to-1 is here. Upper bounds of the box. So there you go. Uh-oh, Ripsmod messaged me. Should we read the message? Should we read it live on stream? Let's see. What'd you say, Ripsmod? On the alpha, does the monthly fee go away once you pass the challenge? Yes. Absolutely, yes. Hey, Rips, man, I'm new to trading. I think I understand liquidity, but I'm having a hard time understanding if you paid the over. Funny motherfucker. 755. It is the overs, right? Yeah. Damn, the unders got smoked and schmeckled. I'll do another big one for you guys so you guys can get some real channel points bet here. Go. Is there a minimum holding time for a trade in alpha? So the reason why any firm has a minimum trade time is to mitigate if you are using a trading bot that is in and out and in and out and in and out. Meaning that you're trying to exploit the spreads. If you are not exploiting the spreads, then you are going to be fine. If you're not exploiting the sim spreads, you're going to be fine. You can trade however you want. I scalp. I've never had issues with getting paid out on alpha, period. End of story. So big rejection up there above 210 from NVIDIA. We are kind of bouncing in Google. We pulled back in Microsoft, but we are bouncing in Meta, Apple, and Tesla right now. I'm trading some new funded 25K Lucid Flex accounts I passed last night and made 313 per account on 3 accounts. I'm taking these slow, so I'm going to lock it up for the day. Appreciate the levels in the Alpha Big Dog. I'll see you at Globex Man. I don't know why that got deleted by the AI mod, but I appreciate you. No idea why that got deleted by the AI mod. No clue. Not a clue. Not a clue, brother. Right now, we are bouncing in the S&Ps a little bit. If this does take out 85 and retrace back down and hold, I'm looking for longs. So it's tapping into 85. Construction spending is out 0.6% versus 0.2%. Watching 85. 85 is being retook rather, and I'm going to take that long. So 85 got retook. I want to add into pullbacks below 85. I'm looking for this to trade back above 800. So looking to add on pullbacks here. Adding one right there at 80s. Looking for this to extend higher above 85. Some nice thicker bids that are supporting the price action right now. Looking for this to blast off through those 90s. Looking for 90s to print. 90s on the print there. Nice push up. Holding 90s, adding to this trade right now. Looking for 800s. Nice push higher here. Taking off a little bit there, leaving one as a runner. Stops in at 85. Leaving our runner cooking here. Stops her in at 85. Seeing if 90s want to hold. Nice rejection there at 90, still holding, looking for this to push through 800, potentially going for new highs above 800s here. Hourly high just above 800. Amazon and the WNBA announced a multi-year partnership, which means the viewership for WNBA games is going to go from 23 people to 26 people. Very nice. Very big partnership there. Stop still in at 85 here, holding the line. S&Ps are showing some strength, but we do have to caress out of 73.92 halves. So just holding this range currently. Adding one close to our stop here since we are still holding above that stop. Holding two contracts now, looking for 800s to trade. Stops are still in at 85. Can we get that push above 90s and then start tickling into those 800s? That becomes the question. Can we find the answer? Some overhead supply getting kind of taken. It's forming a little bit of a weaker structure here on the S&Ps, but I'd like to see 800s trade out here. Looking for 800s to push. Taking in one contract there, taking off one contract into that rejection, leaving our final runner here, still stops at 85. Rejecting there at 800, taking off into that push. Seeing if we hold above our stop. Almost tagged out there. Adding one more above our stop. Leaving two runners. Holding above 90 is looking for this second run at 800. Pushing into 800 here. Nice push up. A lot of buying strength is showing up on the tape now. Taking one off there from our ad. Leaving one as a runner. 800s are getting touched now like Michael Jackson to a young child. There goes 800s. Stops moved to 90, so we're still in the profit. Still holding above 90. 800s again. A little bit of trouble at 800s. Thank you, Bookmap, for freezing. I appreciate it. Now finding the strength to blow out 800s. Going for bigger tops now. Bigger tops, bigger tops. Nice push higher here. Letting our runner work and stopped out there. Very, very nice around that range. Just scalping that upper range there. Moved our stop back to 800, got tagged. New all-time highs incoming here. You can see a lot of people are trying to cover as we're approaching that area there. Lots of green on the tape. Lots of green. Rejecting there. New all-time highs, rejecting. Pulling back now. Let's see if we pull back to 800s. Adding back in here, pull back to 800s. I want to see this bringing us back higher and potentially breaking those all-time highs again. Adding one more here for the break. Looking for that higher now. Taking off the two, leaving one as a runner. Pulling back to 810 here. Nice scalp to the upside. Still holding 810s. Pushing into this higher liquidity. We'll sell out on the next rejection into 820 here. Much higher. Beautiful trade. And out there at 820 on that first rejection. Now looking for another pullback for re-entry. Still making new highs here. All-time highs in the NASDAQ. S&Ps are showing their strength now too. S&Ps still below 7,400. Driving higher, new all-time highs. Pulling back here into stronger bids. Would like to see an extreme pullback on this, but it looks like we are pushing higher. Nvidia trading 211 now. Currently holding 30s as a baseline. In the NASDAQ here. 7,400 still not touched. Nice little pullback here. Opening a new long here on this pullback. Would like to see this continuation. Pullback to 20 would be lovely. I can add deeper into that pullback. Right now we are pushing higher and higher. Potentially trading the 40s, 7,400 on the ticket here, potentially in the S&Ps. Nice pullback, adding to those 30s on this pullback. Again, looking for 20s as a nice, solid pullback. 6 contracts on right now per account. Looking for 40s to crest out here. Nice build at 35 here. A lot of sellers into those strong bids. Looking for one more perk back to the upside here. Looking to load up if we pull back high enough. Beth Hammock is speaking right now. Beth Hammock speaking. Loading up here at these 30s. Looking for this to push higher above 35 now. So loading up at these 30s. Beth Hammock speaking right now. We do have a lot of bids that are supporting this right now. Looking for this to crest back over 35. We should have a very low level of sellers above 35, which should catapult us back to 40 and 42. Watching here at 35 now. 35 pressing. Pressure at 35. Looking for this to jump through to 42 now. Taking off some trade here on that pushback up. We didn't get the catapult I was looking for. 242, but a nice pullback nonetheless. Back up to those 40s. Peeling off, leaving 2 as a runner. Still holding 2 contracts as a runner here. Watching for 42 to trade. Still a lot of pressure into stronger, thicker bids. Trading all-time highs is always so fun. Peeling back into these 30s now. Holding 2 contracts. Would love to see this rejecting lower to reload. Adding 1 more as a reload here. 30s are holding. 35s now looking for a 35 trade out. Watching for 35s to trade here. Nice push into that 35 range, peeling off our ads in the profit. Watching a pullback here to 25 now. Deeper pullback, I'm adding back into that for the refresh of 30s now. Back into that 35 range, taking our ads off, leaving 2 as a runner. We are holding the line above 20. There's that push I'm looking for into that 35, taking off one of our runners here, leaving 1 as a runner. Looking for that 42 still to trade on the ticket. And stopped out there on the rest. 42, there you go. 42 rocketing now. Now only $1,700 away from the target on the day. Yeah, Nvidia trading 212, almost 213 now. Tell you one thing I like about that is having leaps. Hold at 814 was everything too. Just beautiful. Blowing out that 814 level. 873 spot 75 next upside target. We might have one strong pullback before then. Pulling back to either 814 quarters or 791 quarters would be ideal. How many contracts did you trade? That is always going to be shown right here on the position. So running into a lot of long covers here, it's pretty unlikely you're going to see very heavy shorting at this level, but you can see as we are pushing in higher, you can see the bubbles are being overwhelmed by green. That is on offers. You have to assume that most of this is just long covering from today's earlier price action. Especially at this hour, it's mostly longs that are covering. Feds Collins says, I expect rates to be on hold for some time. Breaking news out of Fed head Collins. Doesn't seem like that's going to stop this train, though. We are seeing Amazon and Google sort of being the weakest of the Mag 7 here. Amazon, of course, weak because nobody watches the WNBA, and that press release was lackluster at best. Job market remains stagnant, low hire, low fire environment. Feds Collins here. Yeah, as aggressive as you're seeing the tape to the offer side, I still think that there are people that are perched much higher. I don't think that you're just seeing like a lot of icebergers. There's a lot of people that are trying to intercept the flows to 850, which is totally normal, especially with the price action we've seen this morning, the divergence especially. I don't expect a lot of people to be covering until towards maybe the 11 a.m. hour. That's where you'd probably see most of folks covering. Because remember, not only do funds and firms use price as a limiter for covering, but they also use time. So wanting to be out of a position per X time, right? It's a mix of both. There's a time-weighted average price. There's volume-weighted average price. There's your push into 850 now. TWAP, I have used TWAP to fill orders, yes. $50s on the print now. You can see, obviously, there are people covering into that. Big rejection here. Must have been a Trump tweet. See if we can trade around this. Waiting to hear what it is. Currently, market is rejecting those lows. Taking a long here out of that. We'll add if we push down back to these 20s. Want to see this pushing back above those 50s again. I'm really doubtful that was a fun covering. Nice push up back above those 50s, screaming. We only have 3 contracts on, taking 2 off, leaving 1 as a runner. Stopped out below 50 there. So again, we talk about this on this channel often where algorithms get it wrong, or if you have a sweeping move like that, you look for opportunities. The balance was being held above 20s there. We rejected even lower. We rejected those lows below 25. We tried to tap those lows again. We were met with ferocious buyers. Also, if you're looking at the volume profile, that is where the volume profile kind of has its ending. So you're using that as your backstop. It's a very low risk opportune trade because you're looking at buying anywhere between 25 and 40 and riding that thing 15 points higher. Drop a W if you're finding value in today's stream. I appreciate all 2,500 of you that showed up today. Love to see it. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, I do appreciate you leaving a like for me. We're holding quite a few viewers today. Very appreciative of all of you that have decided to tune in today. So you can see here, we are now distributing in this higher range here, 820 up to 860. Really, that is the distribution range. You can trade the range up here, but looking specifically for breakouts or breakdowns are only usually valid on a break and retest. That is how you can save yourself money. I get that question often. How do I avoid the chop? How do I not get chopped up in these bits of the market? One of the things that newer traders tend to do is that on a pullback like this, they'll take that short, then it starts to go back up and they flip long and then it goes back down. For instance, you're trading it long, you get bashed on, you flip short, now it's going long, so then you flip long and then it's going down, now you flip short, and you're getting fucking destroyed by doing that. And don't laugh because that's normal. That's normal. Traders want to follow price action. It's the same way that, if you have somebody driving in front of you on the road, you tend to follow that person. You tend to kind of follow where they are in the lane. So it's totally normal to do that. Don't beat yourself up. But how do you find yourself away from those bad habits? Well, we draw boxes around the ranges. In this case, we're looking at this range to this range right here, and you can see that's almost exactly where the point of control is in that exact range. And so you say, well, what do I look for here? Well, two things, either a break and a retest or a break and a retest. And you can keep yourself safe from that range by just drawing a simple box, just like this, from that range. And you'll see that it's almost perfect with where that point of control is sitting right there. Almost perfect. That's all you need to be doing. Keep yourself out of trouble. Break and retest. We were using market orders on these scalps, only market orders. How long until a chop becomes valid? Until you have a break and retest. Now you can use tight stops and trade around the range, right? Like for instance, if you want to be the person who's shorting up here, if you're using a tight stop, you can short and go for 5 to 8 points. That's totally valid. Let's do one more long rips. To be honest, I can feel my mental capital starting to fade here. Right? I have a finite amount of mental capital. I can feel it starting to fade. Streaming makes it even harder, but I feel like we put on one hell of a performance today. A lot of education. How to utilize the levels you give out in the Instagram chat. Put them on your chart. See how you feel with them. Just having them on your chart. Don't pay attention to them. Have them on your chart. Kind of look left to see how they've interacted. Use them as a GPS to sort of guide your trades. That's all I can say. How you use them is up to your own discretion, but my best way to get people to use them is say, put them on your chart, see how they react, and use it sort of as a GPS that will guide you around your trades. It's on my Instagram story. There's a button that says join channel. It's completely for free. And I give out these levels at least once a week, as long as we get enough people that are reacting to the emojis. Primers are valid on any time frame as long as you're trading within that time frame. For instance, you can't use a 10-second chart primer on a 5-minute chart trade. We are driving higher here. How many people didn't think that we were going to make it to the next Ripsy level? That 73 spot 75. I know there's a lot of people who are like, there's no way, right? There's no way. There's just no way. There's all of your stops being popped above the level, 73 spot 75. We are trading into 7,400 now in the S&Ps. High inflation could start to weigh on demand, says Beth Hammock, who is speaking right now. We have a lot of Fed heads who are speaking today. $30K win, maybe sooner than I expect. Want to add on the retest, but retard strike leaves me with just the runner. That's okay. It's better than having no trade on, right? Okay, back to 73 3/4. 73 3/4. Big level here. Nice wick above that level currently. Currently holding just below 70s here. S&P's showing slight weakness. This is disgusting. What's disgusting? Which part? The components of the S&P are causing the S&P to be a laggard. Pulling back to those previous bounds of liquidity that we had drawn out here. Holding just above that zone of liquidity. Jumping back in here, taking some longs on the bouncing of that liquidity box. Looking for 70s to trade back out here. Currently holding just below 70s. Adding one more for this pop back up. Taking off our ads. I don't know why that's not working. My button wasn't working for taking off ads. Very, very nice trade here. Just taking that reflex out. Leaving one as a runner here. Back into those 80s. Very clean. Nice push. Nice push. And just about hit target there. Watching on this pullback. Adding two back here at 82. Looking for this to pop right back up into that 90 area. Holding above 70s still. Nice add and take. Oh my God, what happened there? I swear we're at 6,000. Son of a bitch. I swear we're at 6,000. Oh well, it's fine. Oh well. Yeah, you can see S&Ps are still stuck underneath 73.99, which, by the way, happens to be another Ripsy level. Ripsy, trading view is just as fast as TradeC trading real cash or AMP account. Yes, it is. Scream that from the mountaintops all the time. That's exactly what I say. Say that all the time. $30 off is the same as not making anything. Just kidding. I know, right? Opening back up along here. I would like to see this pull back, but we will open up here in case we just get that pop through. We have this upper bound of liquidity at these 90s here that we're likely to eat into. If we pull back to say 75 or so, I will add there. But it's pretty likely we're just going to shoot through price here. They're holding it just below the 90s. Adding one more down here at 80s. Want to see this cresting back above into that 85 area. Watching for this to pop through to those 90s now. Right now just dealing with this chop. Back at 80s. Looking for this to pop through. There we go. Leaving one as a runner. They're really making it hard to get these last $40, huh? Every single time I look, we're over it, and then we don't get it. Let's see if we can do this. Have a limit order there at 888. There we go. Bang. Beautiful. There you have it, folks. A full day of in the zone scalping, me taking the price action as serious as possible, trying my best to provide as much value as possible to all 2,300 people of you that tuned in today. My goal has been met. DOE data coming out in 15 seconds. Be careful. This will move the markets. Oil is very, there's a lot of contagion between the oil prices and the NASDAQ prices, so please be careful. Oil probably spiking a little bit there. Be extremely careful, folks. Now, this is the trade that we waited for, and we talked about this break and retest. This is the exact trade that I waited for my longs that added an extra $1,000 times 3, $3,000. My balance was waiting for that. You have to ask yourself, if you're missing trades and you're chasing around, are you patient enough to wait for the break and retest? Are you patient enough to wait for this move? Ask yourself that simple question. If I can do it, why can't you do it? I'm calling this out before it's happening. I'm drawing it out as it's happening. If I can do it, you can do it. Right? If I can do it, you can do it. The price action becomes very clear when you start to just frame it around market structure and liquidity. That's all you're looking for. You know what would make this stream slightly better, folks? How about a giveaway? Can I give you guys some free accounts? Can I give you guys some free accounts? Would that be chill? I feel like for everybody that showed up today, if you didn't feel like you got tremendous value from the stream, maybe I can continue to offer you value by saying, hey, let's party. Let's do some giveaways. Right? Let's do some giveaways. Let's do some giveaways, folks. Alrighty, Ripsmod, if you would please. Let me see what firm you guys are trading on the most of right now. Lucid, I think, is what you guys are using most of. Let's see. Yep, Lucid. Let's do a giveaway for Lucid here, folks. All right, folks, I want you to click the link to Lucid. Hello, first time viewing. Hello, what's up? Hold up. What did you think of today's stream? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We've had a huge influx on YouTube today. I appreciate every single person who tuned in from YouTube today. I eat crayons. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Very kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Is there a way I can see weekly? Yeah, weekly top gifters. Okay, let's do that too. I want to give my top 3 weekly gifters. We'll run a timer for that towards the end of the stream. Yeah, like the stream, guys. We need more likes on the YouTube stream, please. This motherfucker is as legit as it gets after dealing with the industry. I mean, this is what 12 years of real trading experience will give you. I always question why anybody would want to learn from a child whose balls have maybe dropped 3 weeks ago. Broccoli hair, up in a beautiful perm, bussing on God. I really don't understand why grown people would ever think that that person has something to teach you. They just don't. They don't have enough experience. It's impossible. You need to have years and years of experience in these markets and go through multiple market cycles. There's people who have been trading for 3 or 4 years that are charging hundreds of dollars for a Discord, which is absurd. Absolutely absurd. 3 to 4 years is not even one full presidential cycle in the markets. Think about that. Wow, you traded the first Biden market? You didn't even trade the first Trump market? Congrats. What? People are paying these people hundreds of dollars, by the way. No shade. Do whatever you want with your money. I don't care. I'm going to continue to do this for free. I'm creating a bookmap course completely for free. My indicators are free. The levels are free. Everything I do is for free. All I ask is that you're kind to your fellow community members here in the Rips Nation, that you will help people if they ask for help, that if somebody DMs you, that you don't send them back a dick pic immediately. Ask them for consent first. Just be kind to your neighbor here in the Rips Nation. All right, click the Lucid link. Click that Lucid link. Thank you, Arbel, for the 10 gifted. I appreciate you. Crushing it. All right, let's do this. Click the link for the Lucid coupon link. Click that Lucid coupon link. I'm going to give you a keyword on the page. I'm going to hide chat so you don't cheat. This is for a free Lucid account. We're going to give away a few of these. So if you don't win the first one, that's okay. Don't worry. Plenty more beyond this one, I promise. Okay, go to the Lucid page. Scroll down on that page. Pass an eval. It says choose your path. Pass an eval and get funded in as little as 2 days, or go straight to blank. Type that in one single time. You don't have to type it in multiple times. It doesn't give you more entries if you type it in multiple times. But you guys figured it out pretty easily there. Once that goes up to 500, I'm going to hit that draw winner button. Once we hit 500, the moment we hit it, see how fast my reaction speed is here. Bang, there we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. This is for a free Lucid account. If you did enjoy today's show, I do appreciate you leaving a like on the videos, also leaving any likes on the other YouTube videos that are out there, leaving comments. Those all help the YouTube algorithm. Obviously, YouTube algorithm is presenting us to more people lately. So I appreciate anything you can do in the way of helping me out there. Alpha Anglers, tell me what is your name on Instagram or on Twitter. Keep spamming it until you see it show up here. Do not type while they're trying to get their username across here. Keep typing until you see it pop up in chat, because if you don't see it in this chat, I cannot send you anything, because that's the only way I see anything. So keep spamming until you see it in there. Thank you. Congratulations to our very first winner. Gonna try on X first. I'm assuming that's X. Nope, it's gotta be Instagram. Do you not follow me? Uh-oh. Gotta follow me so I can send you a message. Let me see. Do you follow me on there? Make sure you follow me so I can send you a message. Otherwise, I can't send you a message. Okay, thank you. Try sending you a message here. Lucid Pro, 25K coming your way. These are expensive, I think. Lucid Pro accounts generally more expensive than the other ones. Congratulations to our very first winner. Let's go for the next winner here. Congratulations to you, John. Our first winner. Let's go for winner number 2 here. On your feet, people. Come on, give them a round of applause. Next winner. Jame OG70. Jamie OG. Over here on Kick. Jamie OG. Jamie OG70. There you are. Perfect. Let me grab that real quick. Got you. That's a very unique name, Jamie-O. I don't think I've seen that one before. And you do follow me. Ooh, nice cut of steak there on your profile. Get this account suited and booted for you. Lucid Pro, coming your way. Lucid Pro. Big bang boom. There you go. Congratulations to Jamie-O. Let's do our next winner here. Next winner is going to... Who's the lucky one? GeoTrades, Jutami, or Jutami. Jutomi. You're the next winner. Congratulations. Jutomi. 45 seconds to claim. Joe Otomy. Could be that too. Gotcha. On X. Biggity bang boom. And there you go. You do follow me. Right on. Where are you from? You are from Finland. Give it up for Finland, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for our Finnish friend. Winning a free Lucid Pro account. Congratulations to you. Lucid Pro for you. Bing, bing, boom. There you go. Okay, final giveaway winner for this style of giveaway. Final giveaway winner is going to... Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You don't have to type in funded again. It's already there. It's already there. It's already there. If you already typed it in once, you're good. You are good, baby. You're good. Not to worry, I promise. Do not worry. Do not worry. It's all good, baby. TJ 27, TJ 27, TJ, 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 TJ. Always see you in here. Fuck off, no way, he says. That's the first time winning, huh? How do I find you, sir? There we go. Got you. Handle on TikTok is TJR. Oh, wow. You're actually, thank you, TJR, for tuning in. I appreciate you. Good thing you're finally starting to learn from trading. Somebody who knows how to trade. Thank you for being here, TJR. Thank you so much. Awesome. That's great. Awesome. Good shit, brother. So stoked you finally learned how to trade. Good for you. From Australia, give it up for our Australian brother TJ, TJ. My man. Alrighty. Lucid Pro. Okay. The next giveaway is only open to Kicksters. Only open to Kicksters. We do this. Where's my timer? Where is the timer thing? Where was that thing? Forget where the timer was. Thank you everybody on YouTube for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. If you want to participate in this next giveaway, you don't have to. I'm going to give away 3 150K Lightning funded accounts. Is it this one? No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. What the fuck is it? What the French toast? It's like over here maybe? It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one? No, not that one either. I don't know. There used to be one. All right, let's just do this. Okay. And if they're not here to claim it, that's fine too. We'll just move on to the next person. But right now, let me get the text up here. I need the timer though. Where's the fucking timer? We had a timer in here before. Was it over here? No, trading view maybe. Ah, there it is. I found it. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. Put this over here. Bang. Okay, 8 minutes are on the clock. In the next 8 minutes, whoever the top 3 weekly gifters are gonna win a Lightning funded account. So I'm gonna take this off because we no longer have a demo trade, but right now, this is what we're looking at. We have Arbel 1 with 30. Papa Leslie Farkas with 27. Pozo Trades with 25. There you go. Top 3 weekly gifters right now. I'm gonna hook you guys up for being so supportive of the stream. 150K Lightning funded account going to each of you 3 as long as you hold the line for the next 7 minutes. Break and retest out of the next higher range is working. Yes, it does. It's amazing, isn't it? We are going for 929 quarters right now. 929 quarters. Oh my God. Okay, well, there's BLT with the fucking 50 bomb. Okay, that's a 50 bomb. My goodness, that is a 50 bomb. Alrighty, thank you. 5 times. Kind of moving the market there. Holy shit, that's 30. And that's 40. And then Pozo coming in the clutch here. My God. And then there's 50. My God. Pozo dropping a 50 fucking clapper dinger. This thing is gonna never stop. Thank you, Pozo. Appreciate you. Still going, by the way. It is insane. Thank you, Pozo. I appreciate you. And then, yeah, there's something. There's the 5. Thank you. All right, let's update the numbers here. Arbel with 50, Pozo with 50. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, sorry, it's BLT. My bad, my bad, my bad. I fucked up. Arbel is with 30. Sorry. Fuck this up. BLT, HLT, 50. There we go. Fucked it up. Sorry. I fucked it up. My bad. I'm sorry. Bubba, see, it's not kicks. We're not doing the kicks. Sorry. I don't want you to be confused by that. All right, let's talk about the market here while that's happening. Can I make this any darker, by the way? Let me do this real quick. There we go. It's a little bit better. You can kind of see. So we are coming back down. We did come to that 73 spot, 75 level. We did skip like a stone on that thing. Oh my God, Arbel coming in hot. Arbel doing 40. Making sure that they secure themselves. Arbel with 40. Remember, it's the top 3. It's the top 3, guys. I want to make sure that you guys all know this. It's the top 3. It's the top 3. Thank you, Spidey Steve, for the 5. Appreciate you. Yellow House, there you go. Yeah, it's a good time to be in kick right now. It's a very good time to be in kick. Very good time to be in kick right now. It is going to be the top 3 on the weekly leaderboard. The top 3. How do we get a Yellow House? I think Yellow House is our 6 months. 6 month subs. Yeah, you can't buy a specific color house. 3 months. Okay, 3 months is the Yellow House. Doop, 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 doop. All right, looks like BLT, Pozo, and Arbel are going to take this down. 3 150K Lightning funded accounts given out to our top 3. And then that's going to be my stream, and I'll be back for Globex, the final Globex stream of the evening, of the week. The final stream of today will be the Globex stream and the week. Tomorrow, we're going to have the NFP stream. Hopefully it goes well. Remember, if you're trading on Alpha, everything, the premium plans and the advanced plans, you can trade NFP on and in funded. Pay the over, sure. I'm not in a trade. It doesn't matter. If I'm not in a trade, it doesn't matter. There you go. Overs have been paid. Overs have been paid. If I'm not in a trade, it doesn't matter. When I'm scalping and we're trying to focus, it's kind of distracting when people are spamming overs. Trade news on funded seat? Yes. Yes, you can. Correct. All right, minute 45. We'll get the show on the road. If you guys want to send me BLT, if you want to send me your username on Instagram or Twitter, we can move this along a little bit quicker so I don't have to delay in sending you your prizes. Pozo, I got you already. Arbel1. If you want to send me your username, that'd be fantastic. see user. Arbel. Oh, Cube Q coming in with a fucking 50 bomb. Jesus Christ. Cube Q with a 50 fucking banger. Holy shit. Cube Q coming in with 1 minute to go. You legend. Cube Q is 66 now. Holy shit. What a legend. Give it up for Cube Q. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Sniper Cube Q in here. Fuck. Thank you, Cube Q. I appreciate you. Awesome. All right. Oh, Cube Q really locking it down. Cube Q is 69. You're fucking hilarious, dude. Cube Q 55 with 69. Pozo with 60. BLT with 51. Am I missing anything here? 2 and 1. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. We're cutting it off. We're cutting it off. We're cutting it off. We're cutting it off. Cutting it off. Okay, so what are we at here? 69, 60, and 51, I believe. Oh my God, BLT really slamming his dick on the table. Okay, so Cube Q, BLT, and Pozo. Arbel as a runner-up. I'm gonna give you another one anyway. So our top 4, I'll pay out our top 4. I'll pay out our top 4. So we got 69, BLT was 61, Pozo was 60, and Arbel with a nice even 51. All right, we're gonna pay out our top 4. Please, winners, congratulations. Thank you so much for being so supportive for your fellow community members as well. Cube Q, I think I can find you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you all. Cube Q, I got you. Sending you a DM right now, Cube Q. Also gonna hook you up with a few months here. Why not? Grab that for you too. Hook you up with a few months here. Give you a 3 months. Why not? There you go. All right, Cube Q, you are good until September. Bang. All right, Cube Q, sending you a message right now. Get you that 150K lightning funded, brother. Wow, look at this squeeze above our level 929.5. Wow, quarters. Wow, 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 wow. If you didn't believe it, now you know. Holy smokes. Do not try to short a good market like this, folks. Please do not try to short a good market like this. I beg you, please don't do it. Please don't do it. All right, 150K lightning funded. Cube Q, there you go. Bang, there you go. Who's up next? I need your, I'm sorry if I missed the chat, but I need BLT. I need your username, please. Let's see if we have it here. Got it. He1312. Got you, got you, got you. I like your profile picture. It says fuck Biden. That's hilarious. Congratulations to you, sir. 150K lightning funded coming your way. There you go. Who's up next? Pozo, I got you. Let me send you that right now. I'm gonna send you a DM on the cord. There you go. Also, we'll add another few months for you. Why not? Pozo, you are good until August, end of August. We'll just change that to September. Why not? There you go. You're good till September, Pozo. Thank you so much. Let me send you the lightning funded here. And then Arbel, you are the final winner. There you go. Arbel, let me make sure we got you here. Bang! $796 for free. Arbel, what's your username, please? I need your username on Instagram, Twitter, or if you're in MC already, I can find you. Let me see. Arbel. Yeah, there you are. Arbel in MC. Cool. And I got you there too. Arbel, I got you, baby. Got you. Get you fucking popping off here. Okay, Arbel, here you go. You are good until September. There you go. And I'm DMing you right meow. Right meow. There we go. All right. Enjoy, folks. I hope y'all have a great day. I'll be back tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, where we will be trading Globex in preparation for NFP. So be good out there. Make sure you add the levels to your charts on both the S&P. Isn't it crazy what just happened, by the way, with the S&P and the NASDAQ levels? Isn't that crazy? If you missed it, I'll show you right now on the stream if you missed it. Look at this. Boink, 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 boink. Crazy. Absolutely, positively crazy. All right, everybody. I appreciate all of you for tuning in today. I really do. I will see you folks tonight, 6 p.m. Be good. Take care. Be safe. Good luck. I'll see you guys tonight in a few hours. Take care. Be good. Love you guys. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye. See ya.